It's pretty much all Ringer Universe and Joe Rogan. Yeah, because I fucking love the Mismatch too with Verno and Kevin O'Connell. That's my NBA shit.
Big Rogan guy, huh?
Yeah, I like Rogan.
What do you like about him?
I just like the fact that like anybody who comes, like he'll have a crazy conversation with like a comedian, and then he'll have another conversation with like some dude who's like self-efficient setting up like farmland grid, and then another guy who like talked about like fucking, you know, like mapping out the old world. You know what I mean? I mean, he did an interview with a guy who went and investigated the mines in Congo, the cobalt mines in Congo. That was fucking crazy. That like, I just feel like if Joe Rogan, there's enough. It's just such a vast range of conversations.
Gives you more tools in your intellectual tool belt.
And I wouldn't even say that. It just kind of like, because I don't agree with everything that's said on the podcast, you know?
Like the nigger word.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Wait, you do agree with the nigger word.
I didn't say that.
Well, see,
look at what you did there.
This is the way, this is why you got to be careful. Because like,
You're fucking. You know what?
This is
TMZ level bullshit.
This is
right
where
now.
Yeah. Well, you think I learned it? This is where you got to be. This is where you got to be careful. This is where you got to be careful. Because I could make that. I could make that clip look a crazy way. In my head, that's what I can make that clip look crazy. Like
no, you can't make it look that crazy.
Yes, I can. On Joe Rogan, I'm like the nigger word, which is a joke, and you went well.
No, I mean, well,
you said you don't agree with everything.
I don't agree with everything.
I said
that's obviously that.
Word, and you're like, well, like.
No, obviously I don't agree with that. No, obviously I don't agree with.
You're trying to. This is what we're gonna do.
What were your thoughts?
I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna clip this
and try to ruin it.
And then I'm gonna put it out there and I'm gonna do this whole thing in kayfabe. I'm gonna do
wrestling terms.
I'm gonna do this whole thing. I'm gonna clip this piece of this interview. And I'm gonna put out there. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. It's gonna you're gonna like it. I'm gonna say. Bootleg Kev hesitates to answer whether or not I'm teaching everybody right now how to cook a headline.
Yo, what's the point and shoot? Here you go.
I'm teaching everybody right now how to cook a headline. This is how you cook a headline. When you're writing a headline, there are three things you need. Number one, conflict.
Yeah.
Like, for example, black iPhone on desk, no conflict. Right? How do you inject conflict into that headline about the black iPhone on the desk?
How?
Device made by child slave labor in China left on desk. Now you have something that is.
It'll peak. You'll be like,
oh, what is this device that was made by child?
Let me see what it
labor?
is. Let me click on this.
What is this? Why do we need children to make this device? What's the thing? What it is? That's the way you do that headline. One headline is, I don't care about an iPhone being on the desk, but something that kid slaves made. I care about that. Click on the headline. Okay.
Oh, it's an iPhone. Fuck.
It's an iPhone, right?
Selective outrage.
Right. But now you go in there. Now by the time you get to the fact that it's an iPhone, gotcha, bitch. You didn't click my shit. Aha.
Yeah.
Dummy. It was just about an iPhone that someone left on the desk.
Did you, I mean, is that?
Let me finish,
go ahead.
Please.
I'm listening.
Cactus tea. Now, we take you, right? And I asked you a question. You balked at it. I'm not sure why. But if I cut it off right, if I cut it off right there, I don't have to lie. It's not a lie. I can do it two ways. I can either ask a question that incites conflict,
okay,
which is.
By the way, is this TMZ 101?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch Bootleg, and there are people much better at it than I was.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I was in terms of like
headline writing.
Yeah, like much better, right? Watch Bootleg Kev hesitate when asked if he supports Joe Rogan's N-word use. Now, you could do it that way. I wouldn't do that because that's leading too much. It's actually not the type of headline I would watch. Bootleg Kev. I'll probably put it in quotes. Bootleg Kev on Joe Rogan's N-word use. Well, and I'll put that in quotes.